Hello, friendos. Welcome to Sprints on a Sunday evening for funsies. Um, we talked about this a little bit a few weeks ago, where I am actually kind of sort of trying to write again, and therefore Sunday sprints are a necessary evil that one must have. I am starting them at 7 instead of 8, like we used to with Julie and Amber, because I fear that what will happen is the same thing that has happened today, is that I have things I didn't get done today that I need to get done before the week starts. And so the first sprint will be me wrapping up all of the things that I need to get done. I need to fold my laundry. So the first sprint will be me getting my life together. And then the second 2 sprints will be me working on writing. I probably won't need 45 minutes to fold my laundry. It probably will be me folding laundry and then reading over what I worked on. What was it, last weekend with Katie in the evening when I did sprints? Because it's an all new outline, and so I don't really remember. I need to reread it before I start jumping into the next part because I don't remember all of what my new ideas were. So I need to look those over. The jokey title of my novel is A Tale of Two Legacies. That's why it's in the currently. It's my little cover that I made in Canva. So obviously I had to put it on there for funsies. And we will be using the werewolf timer because obviously Howling Wolf timer for writing the werewolf book. Duh. Let's say hello to our friends. Please let us know what you're working on this evening or this afternoon or this morning, whatever time it is where you is. Hello, Stacy. Hello, Mars. Hello to Neil. Neil's working on a to-do list and listening to audiobooks. I need to pick my next audiobook, but I'm out of books for the month, meaning I've read everything that was on my TBR for the month. So I'll probably just go ahead and start one that I already have borrowed from the library for next month. I'm probably going to run out of audiobooks for next month as far as like my TBR goes because I've got 3, 4, 5, 7 books. Yeah, 7. I'll probably read those in the first like 3 weeks. So I'll probably have to add a few more on at the tail end of the month. But if I get those done, then we're golden and I can read whatever I want. Technically, I can read whatever I want anyway, but those are like the things I need to hit, like different prompts and challenges and Summerween, etc. So must read Witchlight because Witchlight live show is the 20 something ish. It's a Tuesday. 21st, 28th. I don't know, but you know, I'll show up. Let's see. Stacy is. Thank you. I'm ready. I think to get back into writing. I've done some research on how I've been spending my time. It's nefarious. Is nefarious though? I mean, yeah, it's self-sabotage for sure. So we'll go with nefarious. That's a big word for me today. But yeah, definitely need to readjust some things. And so I think Sunday sprints is a great way to do that. It's all good. Mars is setting up their Bucho for July because apparently it's only a few days away. I did mine 2 or 3 weeks ago because I was like, you know what? If you want to post your monthly bullet journaling video, I call it a planning video now because the Bucho world has gotten very pissy about those of us who use stickers in our planners, our journals. It's gotten kind of it's kind of hit a boiling point. The people who bullet journal have gotten very upset about those of us who use stickers, so I am just calling it a planner now. It is a bullet journal. Technically, it's a journal with bullets in it, but you know, it's fine. But anyway, I decided that if I was going to like actually post those videos when they were relevant, I needed to finish the month several weeks in advance. And so my July is already done and my video is already posted and we're living La Vida Loca, you know? Regina is here. Arthritic fingers have rebelled at the piano keys. So I will get back to my synopsis. We love that for you. Stay on theme. Gotta have the wolves everywhere. If I hit the wrong key on the laptop, it doesn't scream at me. That is valid. Unless you have a laptop that screams, like my cat currently screaming to get in the room. I'm not writing because I have been fighting a migraine all day and sinus headaches. I've been watching dramas. They are so bad and cannot stop. Yeah, that's me. Also me. Dramas, not the migraine. I hope your brain feels better very soon and that your sinus headache yeets itself out the window. People need to think about their priorities for the world. Is other people using stickers in their own journals is an issue? You know, you're not wrong. But a lot of us have just decided not to argue with it anymore. And we're they're planners. It's a planner. I plan my life in it. Except I don't. Because as I said in my most recent planning video, um, making a planner and filling out the planner, two different hobbies. It's like buying books and reading books and two separate hobbies. Do I every month fill out my planner? Yes. Do I then largely ignore it and put very little in it during the month? Also, yes. When I do my 6-month flip through, y'all can just watch and giggle at all of the blank pages. Um, it's very cathartic for me to set it up. I really enjoy like sitting down and like planning out the page. It's kind of like scrapbooking in a way. Like sitting down, figuring out what stickers I want to go where and how I want things to look, and like matching different planner sets together or different sticker sets together, and like all of that aspect of it is really fun for me, and like it turns my brain off so I can focus on something um other than, the thoughts running through my brain. And so it is very much like a mental health thing for me to like sit down and work on my planner. But then actually using it is another thing for a whole other nickel. But you know, I'm so far removed from the journaling and planning communities nowadays. There are literally only two journals I still watch on YouTube, and you're one of them. Listen, I don't watch a lot. I watch me and Jess, Joshi Curran, Aaron, from what is Erin's channel name? It's her name. Erin. Oh, what is Erin's last name? The world may never know. Smith. That was hard. I watch Erin Smith, and there's a couple of other people that I watch, but like those are the two big ones. Um, I follow Monica on Instagram because she doesn't have a YouTube. Um, and I like to consider myself um oh my gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? I have a parasocial relationship with Monica and Jess. I think we're friends. They know who I am, and therefore we're friends. So, I mean, Monica and I do talk about books sometimes, more so than me and Jess, but you know, we're friends. Yeah, it's like coloring. It's just like it's very much just like a chill, have a time, you know. Me, Sarah Cannon, and a bookish journaling channel named Chronicles of Norvia. I don't think I've heard of Chronicles of Norvia, but I will definitely Norvia. Tap, tap. I will look into that one because I will. Sarah, I watch sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Like I'm technically subscribed to her, but I don't watch her stuff a lot just because sometimes I just don't care. But I feel that way about everybody. I plan to watch is Jules when she's working on it in her live streams between writing. So I get it. Yeah. Yeah. Jess's content has definitely been different lately. Um, and I think again because of the blow up with the Bujo community, it's definitely been more of her switching to like doing more life contenty things, which is fine. She does still do her bullet journaling content, but also she's been doing it for so long that like how much new stuff is there? You know what I mean? Like you can only do like how to do this, how to do that so many times. You can only come up with so many layouts and plans. And once you've figured out a system that works for you, it's really weird to like continue to do new systems because you don't need that. So like mine is the same every month because the one I have right now works for me. And so for me to like show you how to do new plans would be kind of weird. But I think I might next year. This is a tangent and a half. Next year I may do like a giveaway journal And so then I'm gonna have to think of like what most people would use a journal for, which would not be what I would use a journal for. So, and that's really just really we do giveaway journals, not because we love you guys and we want you to be our friends, but because it's a way to get extra content because you can do it at the beginning of the year and film it. And I mean, obviously we love you guys, but that's kind of the point. You know what I mean? Um, it's a way to get content because it's done, it's filmed, it's shipped off to whoever it belongs to, and you have 6 months to a year's worth of videos filmed already. You know, it's a thing. Hello, Susan. Have fun at work. Hopefully, finish project. No, she sets it up. So you get to see the stickers. This fine. Yeah, I don't do setups anymore because it takes me usually like 5 or 6 days to actually get everything together. I do think I will do, and I have said many times in my recent videos, I do think I'll do like a live show one day where I have everything penciled in, but then do a setup, but it would be like a 6 hour live stream. So now is not the time. Maybe on like, maybe in September on like Labor Day weekend when it's a 3 day weekend. I know we have a 3 day weekend coming up. If you live in the US, you might. Um, but I've already got plans for that 3 day weekend, so not happening. But anyway, we're going to do a 45-minute sprint. I have this at an hour because I've been doing reading sprints. And I don't need a reading sprint. I need a 45-minute writing sprint. And as I said, I will be for this first sprint doing laundry and then reading over um, what I wrote last time we were here. Either not 2 days ago, Friday, but the Friday before. Reading over that because I know I got somewhere. I know I wrote about 1,400 words of plot, but I don't remember what all happened. So I need to read through that so that I can continue on. We're gonna do one of these, and we're gonna do a 45, and I will see you guys when we get back. The only bad thing about the werewolf timer is it's the old, very loud uh, alarm. Hello, welcome back. How did you do? I did indeed get laundry folded and put away, and finagled some dogs and cats who wanted indoors, outdoors, outdoors, indoors, and then read through what I got done last week, and wrote a whopping 154 more words. But again, I'm just plotting, outlining, kind of deciding where I want the first book to go. Because I'm changing the entire genre, so the plot has to change. You know, we love that for us. It still has like the same vibe and the same overall. There are themes that I want to make and to have come across, and those are the same. But plots, devices, and things are different in different genres, and it's it needs to have a little zhuzh, if you will. Merlin, you just screamed to come in here. I'm not letting you out right now, wherever you are. Anywho, let us know how you did. Hello, Cat. Selena's here, and Selena's going through it. Writing a backstory on a character that is not a fun time, and I hope that we're helping you get through it, buddy. Hello, Bethany. Reading Air of Illusion by Madeline Taylor. Hope you're enjoying it. Started raining and thundering where Mars is. Samesies. Got through the worst of it, just writing the end of it now. We love that for you. Definitely. Sometimes it's easier to write with friends. Sometimes you just need somebody in the room with you, whether it's actually or virtually. Set up 3 of 5 weekly spreads. Water bottles are washed and filled for tomorrow. Kitchen floor is mopped. May have run out of steam for scrub. I mean, there is that. Listen to some of Poison in Their Hearts. Have a pizza in the oven. Gave treats to the dog. Got confused on Procreate again. And now I'm just listening to me. It went well. I do think I got things accomplished. Still watching dramas, but one of the videos has been put to bed, and I will need to head that way soon. Kiddo has VBS, and we actually have to get up early for the first time this summer. Ooh. I don't have a summer, so I must always be up early. Nugget, what is your problem? Why are you whining? Are you gonna be okay? Are you gonna make it? Are you gonna be okay? Go make it? Oh no. Came in with, hold on, let me get rid of people. Came in with 28 minutes left, finished up some journal spreads, and worked on the alter ego prompt from Wallace a week or so late. Totally fine. Definitely needed the help. Needed not to be alone with this terrible. Looking forward to editing it when it comes to adding parts of the book. Yeah, that is never fun. That bridge. I say that's a whole other thing for a whole other pickle. And I don't know why it's a pickle, but it is. I need to do a newsletter. What do you think about me offering a peek at my first chapter of the romance? I mean, if the newsletter is going to people who like to read your work, that is a great idea. I would assume that is it, but yes, I blocked them. I think their picture's like a carrot or a face. Is that Shaq? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, many authors use the internet for newsletters for sign up. Yep, you sign up, you get part of my first chapter, and then whatever else we have that comes after that. Yeah, definitely. Go for it. It's a great thing to use. Um, Either as an incentive for people to sign up or as like a thank you for people who have signed up and have been signed up. A great plan. I am terrible at signing up for newsletters. I think mostly just because I don't like things in my inbox. I like my email inbox to be at 0 at all times. And I can't get rid of the newsletter until I read it. And who has time to read it? And so I have a very limited amount of things that I will allow to come into my inbox. I'm very particular, which I know is a problem, but it is a problem that I have. And I love that for me. Like, I move everything into folders just to like get rid of it. And then eventually I'll go through the folders and empty those out too. I do indeed have a problem. Cleared out my inbox. It felt so good. My mother's email inbox, because occasionally I have to like log in to help her with something. Her email inbox has like 4,000 emails in it. And the idea of just never deleting anything ever makes me want to break out in hives. Like, I can't, oh, the idea makes me want to curl up in a ball and die. I should be writing, but since we're in the middle of a move, I can't have to find my computer to do that. That is fair. But that means you can do other fun things like read a book or watch a TV show, refill the well of the creative ideas. And I mean, there are other things you can do. You can think about the story in your brain. You know, it's okay to have time off. All that's in there are my Voila tickets and an email reminding me to return my library books, which I'll delete tomorrow when I do the returning. Yeah, I have right now I have technically I have 3 emails, but in this specific one that I have open, the only thing in it is oh, that can actually be deleted because that is over. At the beginning of the month, I well, every month, every Thursday, I watch Bones with some Bones besties for someone's Patreon. And at the beginning of the month, she sends the links out for the Thursdays for that month. And so that stays in there all month until we watch the last one. And then I delete it. So that was in there, but I didn't delete it after this Thursday. And then someone sent me a arc of a book called The Blue Moon Cafe and 24-Hour Occult Emporium. And I'm still deciding if I want to read it or not, if I want to take the arc or not. So it's sitting in there until I decide. And then once I decide, I'll either pull it or I'll just stick it in my arc folder. But it's from Ballantine Books, Penguin, Random House. They send me sometimes. So I have gotten enough stuff from NetGalley. I have like 250 NetGalley requests that I've reviewed for ish. And so now they just like automatically have me on a list and people just send me things, but it's not always things I'm interested in. So then I have to actually decide if it's such a hard problem. I know, first world problems, but you know, it's never like very rarely is it from authors I've actually heard of or read for before. It's usually somebody new, which is fine. And some of them sound really interesting. And some of them, that one's like the title sounds fun, but I'm not really sure that it's more of like a cozy, and I'm not really sure that that's really my vibe. So Merlin, are you outside the door again? Is that the problem? I think Merlin has outsided the door herself. Like 4,000. I always delete emails I don't need, but I have so many. I probably have 4,000 emails, but they are sorted into appropriate folders and they are all read. So I have 1.1 thousand unread emails. Okay, you know what? I would just delete the email. Like the email account would be deleted. I couldn't When I started working at my job, when I got there, they literally had never made a folder in the email. We only have one email for the company. And so everybody's emails come to that one email, regardless of who it's for or what it is. And we get like um, invoices from suppliers who we use like every day. And so there'll be like 4 or 5 invoices in every single day. And they've been using this email for like 20 years before I got there. And they had never gotten a folder for anything. Like they had deleted stuff that wasn't important, but like things that they needed, they were just all in. There was like 10,000 emails in this folder. And when I tell you that I spent like the first month of me working there just like sorting emails in my spare time into folders, I could not, just the idea, the idea of just like one email for the entire company and everything they've had for 20 years of emails is just there. It was a time. And now it's like put to 0 multiple times a day, unless it's something that I am actively working on or I need to ask a question about. The inbox is 0. I am an inbox 0 girly. I need it. It's important to me. Where I keep most emails for over a decade, but that's because I end up having to pull them out as records for, yes, same. Like we have a bunch of stuff that we pull for records, but they're in a folder. They're not like in the inbox staring at me. Can't do it. Subscribe to too many email lists and I'm trying to go through them. Yeah, that is part of it too. That's why I like unsubscribed from a bunch of people, because it was upsetting my inbox 0 lifestyle. I have problems. It's fine. I'm so far behind on NetGalley books. I think I have like 50 that I need to read for, and a bunch of them are from last year. I think there's one left that's from 2024. I need to read. And it's a book I actually like. I'm interested in reading. I just never pick it up because it's something I have to read physically. Um, but I know what the next arc I read is going to be. It's going to be this one. Oh, I'm so happy to have this. I'm so excited. This is Mindy McGinnis's first adult book. It's adult horror, and it comes out in January. And Mindy gave this copy to the lady who owns my local indie, and we were talking about the new YA, and I told her I had gotten an arc for it, but I had applied for this one and got rejected. And she was like, "Girl, I have the physical copy. I'll give it to you when I'm done." I'm like, "Oh." So that's what I'm. This is my project for next weekend. I have 3 days. This is my project. I'm so excited. I'm gonna like. I love Mindy. She's so fun, so cool. I think we've done 2 or 3 book signings with her. Love her. She's fantastic. She's local-ish to me. She lives like a couple hours away. Reading a notebook for my books. I guess I'm working on it. That's fair. Insane behavior. Absolutely. Definitely have folders for filing. Yes. Less emails, but I don't have so much attention span to work on it. And then it's time to unsubscribe from things. Try to get. Yes. That is like unsubscribing from things is like there will be a day. It happens once every like 6 months where there's just so much junk in my inbox and I'm over it. And I just like spend an hour just like going through and getting rid of everything, like unsubscribing from this and this and this, and this and this. And how did I get subscribed to this stuff? It is like a boiling point and it makes me crazy. So there's that. It is the first cut is the deepest. And the tagline of this one says, "Hope you enjoy the show," but the tagline of the digital one says, "Look what you made her do." It is a musician. And she goes on tour with an iconic pop star named Faye Deeds. I think she's a serial killer. I'm not sure. She must decide what and who she's willing to sacrifice for fame. Is she like literally sacrificing them? I don't know. I try not to read too much of the back of it because I love to go into Mindy's with very little um idea of what's going on. I've read a lot of Mindy's books. You've probably heard me talk about them before. Under This Red Rock, A Long Stretch of Bad Days, something. What is the other one called? A Madness So Discreet. Why is there like a Aiden Thomas book in between those? I don't know. What else do I have that she has written? A bunch. Female of the Species is like her most popular, but I haven't read that one yet. Um, there's a lot. What's the new one? Do I not have it up there yet? The newest one? Um, Katie just read it. What is the name? Tell me the name. How Girls Are Made. It's the most recent, which was, oh god, a wild ride. Insane. Her books are like very much female rage, but also horror, and it's just like so much. Love that for me. We need to do another sprint. We will be doing a 45. I will be doing plotting this time. We are going to do one with a regular timer this time, so we're not jump scared. I know the timer for the other one is aggressive. We'll do a 45 and then we'll come back and check in and see how everybody did. Hopefully, we all do fantastic because we are fantastic. Yes, and I'm going to see what the crap all of these animals want. Okay, I'll see you guys in 45. Hello, besties. We are back. Let us know how you did during that sprint. I gained a Raja. Say hi to our friends. Hello, friends. We don't need that. Let's see. What did we do? I don't have separate from before, but I think I wrote like 100-ish words last time, the first sprint. And so this sprint, the altogether is like 1,092. And most of that is like me writing out the final kind of scenes of the book and what will probably be the epilogue. And Raja just deleted it all. Oh God, Raja. You deleted everything. All of it. Thanks, buddy. Okay, it's back now. Highlighted it to count it, and then the cat hit the space button. Mwah. Evil cat. Also, that is not a real word. Okay. Let's go back and see what our friends did. I also love that timer. It's kind of what I based the thumbnail for sprints off of. Also. Yep, switch to gears after the traumatic scene. Gonna catch up on arcs I need to read. Excellent. Hello, eccentric Raven. About to finish Dear Mr. Henshaw at 81%. I love that for you. We were joined by a Katie. We were joined by a Jessica. Mars has finished setting up the July Bujo. Great timing. Raja, your tail is turning off comments. Can you stop? Or turn it back on? One or the other. Thank you. Reading Heartless Sky. Zodiac Academy books are no joke. The last book is 1,200 pages. Ooh. Oh, also, hello, Ellen. We have Raja. She's being very naughty today. She's using her tail to hit the space button and deleting lots of things and also getting rid of comments. She's a butt. We love it, the kitties. Got here and played Palia? Palia? Paloopa Loopa? Oompa Loompa? Read about 2.5 chapters. Did some puttering chores, nothing high energy. Listened to some music instead of audiobook, which is totally fine. Fed the cat, stove back into the book, trying to get one more chapter done before I turn in for the night. Well, lucky you, we've got another 45 minutes sprint coming up. Bestie? When can you read the stunning book? Never. Also, I don't know. Sometime, eventually, maybe. I think we're at a plot. I have about 25-ish 100 words on what I call like the spark sheet, which is like just all of my ideas thrown, all of the spaghetti thrown at the wall. And so probably the next sprint I'll finish. I have a couple more things I want to write down, and then I will start putting things into the outline of like where I think they're gonna go. Probably. We'll see. Ew, why are you writing about canines? True. And she just deleted them. She was like, say that I hope the Control Z works. Yeah, I just hit the edit undo because I'm writing in Scrivener, so. What a butt. Cats, man. Yeah, we're here to chat. Quit being mean. Cooked and ate breakfast. Now I'm writing the section I've been putting off. Not as difficult as I thought. We love that. What are you having for breakfast? Let us girlies know. I had biscuits and gravy again today. I had it yesterday and also again today. A plot? I mean, it's a vague plot, you know? I'm not great at plots, so. What? She likes it when you smack her little booty. And then she flips her tail. And then you have to smack her booty again, or she gets angry and claws you. She's demon. Yeah, that. Got a vegetarian egg and bacon sandwich. Hello, Joy. Joy is Boo sibling. Is that correct? Is she a Boo sibling or a Bunny sibling? I can't remember. That's a terrible memory. I also have a cat curled up on my desk in front of me where I'm trying to do stuff. Put her face on the keyboard. I love that for her. Such a sweet baby. As long as she doesn't hit the space button and delete everything you wrote this time. Someone else I know. Somebody else who did that. Yeah. Demon spawn. I had to let the dogs out and then let Merlin in, even though I had just let Merlin in, so I don't know how she got back out. And then when I let Merlin in, Raja came in and she needed love and attention and best friends. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you gonna do? You gonna hit me with your tail? We also had a baby turkey again yesterday that hatched. I'm up another baby turkey. The bad part about having a baby turkey is I only have one baby turkey. And so it's like by itself. And one turkey by itself is a pain in the rear. There's like 10 more eggs out there and none of them hatched. Just one baby turkey, Raji. And it has to live in the garage because it can't live by itself until it's got feathers, and that usually takes a couple weeks. Yep, and Raja's walking all over the keyboard, so God only knows what that did. But she has a Wade. Yeah, all by himself. He's just out there chilling. But he seems pretty happy. He's not very loud. He doesn't like scream like the chickens did when we had the baby chickies in the garage. So that's a bonus at least. Raja's now on the bookshelf with her head out the window, fully engrossed in what's going on outside. What's going on outside? I don't know. I don't think there are any kids here right now. So who knows? But anywho, we should probably get to our final 45 minutes right of the evening. I'm gonna write some more, obviously. I'm probably not gonna do a lot because I don't want to get started on um into like a whole big thing this time of night. So I'll probably finish up what I was doing and then maybe like set up um the digital note card section so that I can have that prepared for next time so I can input my plot beats into the note cards. Maybe think of some character names, that kind of stuff for this next sprint. Just because I don't want to get too involved because then I won't want to go to bed and I need to sleep. See? Needs to sleep. Let's see, what timer are we gonna use? Let's use this one. I don't know which timer or sound this one has, so it may be a jump scare one too. I'd apologize, but I'm not sorry. Let's see, 45 minutes. Full screen, double check, make sure it hasn't moved up in speed. It has not. Egg salad. Buddy the cat is trying to eat Joy's tail. I'm cackling. I love that. At least they're friends, sort of, because my cats and my dogs are not friends. Vibes are going for it. So the main character's name is Dasha. And there are few love interests, as we have discussed, and they're brothers. But there's three of them. I know this sounds like a romantasy, but I promise you it's not. It's the point is that it is a subversion of tropes. Okay. And the brothers' names are Silva, Archer, and Maxon. And I don't think anybody else has any names. I think that's it. Yeah. Dasha, Maxon, Silva, Archer, and then Dasha's brother's name is Ethan. I don't know why. Must have just liked the name that day. Um, you know, it's fine. Yeah, living the dream. Don't do it. You will step down on the computer and you'll hit buttons, and then we'll all be in trouble. If you want to come down, you got to go the long way. You know the rules. Yeah, eyeballs. I know. Tell me about it. Okay, we will do a 45, and then we'll all check in, and then we'll all go away, which means we want to put up that it's a final sprint, so everyone knows. But don't do it, Aja. Don't turn on carrot browsing. Thanks. Anywho, demon spawn. Is she a dachshund hound? It does barely work right now. But no, Dasha is. I don't know why I went with like Romanian names. I think it's because Maxon sounded right to me, and Maxon was like Russian, Romanian, something of that sort, and then Dasha just happened. So, you know, it is what it is. Anywho, we will see you guys in 35. And that was the end of the final jam, besties. Let us know how you did during that sprint while I turn off all the things. I did indeed finish writing the plot of the epilogue and then a little couple of notes. So I'm prepared for my next writing writing session. Don't know when that's going to be. Probably going to write some this weekend because it is a 3-day weekend. So there is that. Let's see. We were left by a Mars, and Raven finished Dear Mr. Henshaw and loved it. LM is used to data-firstly set up social media planner, which has turned into being my marketing journal. Still working on my whole system overhauling. Oh, having more clarity. I did indeed tell you that I would get with you this weekend, and I indeed did not do that because I didn't. I got up yesterday and I did sprints for 8 hours and then did some stuff around the house and then slept until noon today and did some chores around the house and then came here. One of those weekends, you know? Maybe I'll behave myself and get with you this week. I'm a bad person. A boogie person. I need to tweak some things that aren't working for my current system, and that's helped with the overwhelm I've been feeling. What you can also do is look up videos of Franken planning if you have not already. That is the term. I just had this thought. This is the term most commonly used by people who put multiple planners together. It's typically used in like, from my experience in the happy planner community, where they put multiple happy planners together. Like maybe they use like 4 or 5 different planners and they'll just put 1 month of each on their discs at a time. But it is commonly used for people who are like merging multiple planners together. Much like Frankenstein's monster, hence the term Franken planning. But yes, it can be very overwhelming. I definitely have dealt with that in the past, and it makes me want to like punch myself in the face. Charge up all my devices for word mode. That is all you need. Did it. Got to the end of the last chapter. I wanted to do today. It means tomorrow it's time to lock in and actually write a bunch of the book that doesn't exist yet. I know you've got this week. You are house sitting and therefore have extra time. I have a 3-day weekend coming up, and as I keep saying, I'm going to read my Mindy McGinnis book, but I'm also going to do some writing this weekend, and I also need to do some film. I have a lot of plans for this weekend, so I need to like get stuff done around the house this week, so that this weekend I can get to it. Tennille's going to shower and then go to bed. I'm just going to go to bed. I know you can't tell from this hair, but I did shower today. I just then did nothing with the hair. Very messy. You're welcome for the chats in the support and community. We will probably be doing these on Sundays at 7. Again, probably my first sprint will be me like getting my life together before the new week starts. So we probably will be doing 3 sprints, 3:45s on Sundays, unless there's something else going on. But that's kind of my plan. There's like 1 Sunday a month. I think it's usually the 3rd Sunday of the month. I have other plans. I have a book club meeting. I think it's the 3rd Sunday of the month. So it won't be do those, but the other Sundays of the month we'll do. 20 more pages. I'm so glad that was able to help you out a little bit. I said I know it's been a time, man. It's been a time. But yes, look up Franken planning. That might be helpful. Also, I'm telling you, Jess at Jashikaran, she has literally done a video on everything. If you go to her channel and like type in the search bar, like merging planners or something like that, I'm sure a video will pop up. She's literally done everything. I have to write a little more than 5K a day for the next week to hit my deadline. Well, bestie, don't burn yourself out because it is a self-imposed deadline and I love you and I don't want you to burn out. Okay? So do what you could do. Strive for your 5K a day, but if you don't hit it, it's okay. I'll be watching you all week because burnout's no joke. Is no bueno. Okie doke. Was there anything else going on this week that I need to think about? That we need to do? That we need to talk about? Yeah, if you move the deadline, it's a self-imposed deadline, so it's okay. My real goal is 3 chapters a day, and sub-chapters might not need as much. Who knows? Not me! Well, 3 chapters a day sounds doable-ish. We'll see. Anywho, that's gonna be it for me tonight. I'm gonna go to the sleepy sleeps. And then tomorrow I'm gonna go to work and live my life, I guess. So I will see you guys next Sunday.